At Proctor Maple Research Center, we are looking at biodiversity in the maple sugar bush. The overall goal is to just see if there's any correlation with sugared forests where we're tapping trees and collecting sap versus non-tapped lands.
So we have people looking at the megafauna, so the large animals, the mushrooms, the mosses, the tree-related microhabitats, and then the trees themselves. There already are some programs and some guidelines that people have created for silvicultural practices in maple that are more focused on creating a more biodiverse system, but usually it's focusing on trees, which is an element of what we're looking at, but we're also trying to look at all the other things that you might see in a forest that sort of make the mosaic of what is actually biodiversity in an ecosystem.
The overall goal is to improve sugaring practices across the state and make it so every sugar bush has some sort of method or system to improve their biodiversity or maintain it. My specific project is macrofungal biodiversity, so I'm looking at biodiversity of fruiting fungi. Yeah. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, so this is a type of cordyceps. You can see at the bottom, it's like growing out of the exoskeleton of some insect. Mycology is not a huge field still, which is really surprising. I feel like people are starting to get into foraging and learning about mushrooms more, and I'm definitely riding that wave. They are just unique organisms. Going out into the forest, like there's always something new I feel like that I see, and it's exciting to find different mushrooms that I haven't seen before.
Yeah, I've been studying where and what moss is in the sugar bush and what is outside of it, and sort of what might be the reasons between those two differences. I think more people should look at moss. It's really exciting. I knew that there were a lot of species of moss, but in the world there are 12,000. In Vermont there are 400. It's hard at first, but you soon start to recognize patterns, and then it gets really exciting when you see something you haven't seen before. Anyone who's into collecting things, I feel like moss would be right up their alley, because it feels like you're just walking around with little gems everywhere, and everywhere you look there's something new.
Maple sugaring, it's a huge industry in Vermont. It's really important, and it is kind of this intersection of plant biology, agriculture, as well as forestry. Combining all of those things together, it's a big part of Vermont's agriculture.
There are so many questions that we just don't know about maple sugaring, from the process in the trees, down to what's happening at an ecosystem level, to how is this really affecting the trees over a long term, which is something we're actually studying right now here. That Proctor just feels like an academic and research playground. The idea of being able to have a research question in this environment just felt like a no-brainer.
Honestly, this has been my favorite summer at UVM so far. It feels like I'm getting money to do something that I'm just lucky to be a part of. It's really exciting. This is the first big research project that I've been able to be a part of from start to finish. So I'm learning how to set up methods, how to conduct my methods, how to get everything together from start to finish. So it's a big learning experience. And being at Proctor out in the woods, it's a great place to be.